Hello everyone. So, um, sometimes you make an ultimate farming guide video and you do all the research and you ask people, you look in the Discord, you do all the research, and you make it and it's great. And then the next day people see your farming video and they're like, "Hey, have you tried this place? Have you tried this place? Have you tried this place?" So I've gotten a couple messages and I look forward to getting more. Please send them over. I want them. But I was told about this place and I wanted to share it with you guys. So we did some research on this place. We crawled through the dungeon today on stream, and I have a couple things to say about it. And I thought it was pretty good. But I also wanted to mention thanks for everyone for coming out to the stream today. I know it may not sound like a lot, but I had 30 viewers today, and like it like tripled my normal viewer count or my highest viewer count. It was like 5 and then 10. It's like, oh shoot, we doubled, and then doubled again, 20. Like, oh my god. Anyway, without further ado, here's the new farming spot. So there's another story quest. You know, the thing is like the story quests are the endless ones because they don't have a timer on them. So, what we're going to do here is you want to go to Sibling Rivalry. This quest is very good. There was another video about it, but I wanted to just kind of give like a more elaborate take on it and kind of take you guys through it. So there's basically a bunch of different places to farm in this quest. Basically, every time you get to one of these places where there's a ring and it says "kill guys near the soul zone here," and basically guys will just spawn, mobs will just spawn over and over again until you do that. So there are two factors. It's either the minions have to be in the zone, or you have to be in the zone killing the mobs in the zone. Uh, I do like this place. There's a couple of good spots. However, it's a little bit finicky in that way. So what you have to do is you have to make sure that you don't go into those places. You have to work around the mobs. You have to kind of taunt them and kite them or do anything. And mobs in this game are very hard to control. So I found two places that were the best places. So the actual first place here, this is right at the start of the mission. The mobs will spawn just over here where they are outside of the zone, so you can kind of drag them a little bit easier. And this is a very good rate of spawning. So if you're carrying people, this is like a very good place to go, because if you do it at the end of the dungeon, which I'm going to talk about next, or in any end boss dungeon, if your carries die, they won't be able to come back in, so you'll kind of be on your own. So this is a pretty good place, but again, you have to be careful to drag them out. You don't want to kill anyone because you could accidentally do it, and it won't be that bad in this one because actually they just spawn. You just have to restart the mission. It's like 2 seconds. This is like the first thing in the mission, and it's actually not that bad. Good rate of spawns, good rares, good blue packs. Recommend. Good, especially if you're carrying people to just get gear and equipment and stuff like that. Next, what I want to do is I want to talk about the end. So there's a couple of other spots, but they're awkward. Like the second one is the mobs spawn in the zone, so you have to drag them out of the zone, and it's a whole big problem. The second one is that they're like too close, or there's not enough spawn rate, blah blah blah. So I don't typically recommend that. The next best place in this dungeon is actually here in the last boss room. What you want to do is you want to do the first two rigs. So the first circle, you clear that out. The second circle, you clear that out. Then you get to the third rig. This one seems to have the best spawn rate of both mobs and rares and blue packs. And basically, you just farm this up, and you just stay out of that zone. You have everyone stay out of that zone, and there you go. That's what you want to do. The thing about this one is, I don't think it's as good as the other place because the spawn rate is lower. I find that in Bring Light to Darkness, the spawn rate is much higher. So I would recommend sticking with that as your sort of go-to equipment, spell pages, spell farming zone. Whereas here, it's just a little bit slower. And of course, you want to do these sorts of farms in parties, in big groups. And I find that this one can get a little bit more hectic. There is a way to do this one where you actually do this zone and the mobs will spawn with the boss at a little bit higher rate. But the thing is, if you accidentally kill the boss, it ends, and it's also much more hectic because the boss is in the zone with you, so you kind of have to like fight around it. So I wouldn't really recommend that either. So overall, good. Beginning of zone, very good for carries. End of zone, good if everyone's up to snuff and wants to really go at it. But I still think the curse, or I'm sorry, the bring light into darkness is your best bet, your go-to farm right now, as a replacement to the vault. Cool. Well, again, I can't thank all my viewers enough. Thank you so much. You all have a great night. Bye.